Good morning, good morning. We'll get started in a minute. MOB. Expecting this one to push up. It needs to break. It's broken out, but it's not running yet. It's fighting with VWAP at the moment. We need this to break VWAP. So the green line here, you can see this is just clearly VWAP. We can see what's happening, hasn't broken above. This is a bullish engulfing candle, this one here. So we do expect a reversal and that it's broken above this chart pattern. So we do expect this to reverse. However, VWAP is just in the way. Breaks above VWAP should be fine. Morning, Daryl, bro. Good morning, good morning, afternoon, good afternoon. SMX looks good, obviously, for this one right now. I mean, it's up 105%. This is probably going to be a runner today. Very wicky in parts, but obviously that's just the price action for pre-market. For me, the only entry I'm looking for on this is simply just waiting for a 383 break. So I don't even really like this falling wedge. The wicks on this play is just not my kind of style. So I would kind of just avoid it for now. However, it is up 105%, so we'll see what it does do today. But considering it is up 100%, I do expect this to break above this 383 and run for high of day. So simply all you need to do with this chart is, if you need help, mark the high and then mark these two levels that I have here. So this is an area of support here, 335, and then this is the other area of support. So if it breaks below here, it comes down to $3 psychological. Then you have all the way down to 255. So these are the levels that you need to watch. A safe entry is above 383. IMUX, nothing's really going on with this anymore. I do think this will run, but I don't know when it will. So I will wait for it to reverse. If it does reverse, then I'll look for entries, but I'm not going to be trying to jump in now and hope that that it's going to reverse now. So simply just wait for the trend line break. You can clearly see what's happening here. There is starting to become form a falling wedge, right? So if we're looking at the chart here, which is this, right? So we do expect this to break above. We can see now what's happened, right? 178 was the pullback here initially, and then it has pulled back to this. The reason why I have 175 is just because it's a psychological level. So although this isn't pulled back to this level here exactly, I like to just put it to a psychological level. So if you want to be accurate, I guess you could put 178 here, right? Just looking left. Look what's happened. It's been an area of support 1, 2, 3 touches. Here's another touch, 4, 5, 6, right? So there's an hour worth of candles of an area of 178 support. I'm just going to keep 175. So I do expect this to break above. We're getting this nice bias candle stepping in after this bounce off this 175 level. So expecting this one to break and run up soon. So it looks like a pretty good play right now, in my opinion. Just have a stop loss just below 175 if I was to trade this. So it looks very good. Buyers are stepping in with this. Hope market's opening up in like 45 minutes. So just keep an eye on this one. So people always ask me, where do you enter with this chart, right? Setup, where do you enter? For me, I like to enter within. People in the Discord know I like to enter within the chart pattern, meaning I would enter now, right? But some people like to play the breakout. So if it breaks above this trend line, they like to enter. Some people like to wait for more confirmation if it breaks another area of resistance, right? So there's a lot of ways of entering trades, setups. One is you just need more confluences with your setup. So just this initially like this is not good enough, right? You need to add confluences. Like a confluence can be the psychological support is one confluence, a falling wedge is another confluence, right? And there's other confluence you can add to it to make your setup better. But at the moment, you can clearly see that it is starting to reverse, right? We're getting the buyer's candles coming in. So let's see what it does do. Also, for those who just joined, if you could do me a favor and like the stream up, I would appreciate it. Also, subscribe if you haven't. IMUX is probably one of my best setups right now, to be honest. Good morning, bro. Good morning, good morning. SMX looks great. Looks great. It's just consolidating right now. Just very wicky at the moment. So $3 is that psychological level, so I'll just put this here. Then we can put this orange. So you need, there's two ways you can enter this trade. You can enter, or three ways. You can enter the trade now, which is way riskier than getting in if you want to try and enter on the break above, right? So if it breaks above this trend line, safest entries are above 383. So you could enter now, it's higher risk. If you enter the break above, less risk. If you enter above this, there's even lower risk, right? So that's all. I've learned a lot from watching you Wei trade. Appreciate all the hard work. No problem, bro. No problem. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support a lot. I know we've got a lot of new members recently. We're getting a lot of great feedback from everyone. I know a lot of people from Twitter, mostly everyone from Twitter is joining, because just my posts on Twitter are just setups that I like, right? The difference with the Discord and Twitter is simply that I give alerts, right, with my entries, stop loss, and all of that, and I also explain exactly why I get in, so you guys can understand as well. And then live seminars as well, so I teach you guys how I trade, and then obviously live trading as well, which is a bonus for you guys to learn and clearly see exactly why I get in the trade. So I don't just give alerts for the sake of it. I don't give 50, 60 alerts a day. I give only 5 or 6 maximum for the day. I trade my setups and that's it. Have a 75% win rate, over 2,500 plus trades. So yeah. But very, very consistent in that sense. You guys see me on Twitter all the time with it. So I appreciate you guys messaging me a lot as well in regards to just my posts and that. So if you do want to join the Discord, actually, let me send you a link. Here's a link if you guys want to join. There we go. BXRX. How's that thing looking? I know it was right at the break. BXRX is right here. This is really decision time right now with this thing. It's right at the bottom of this wedge. So it needs to go now, or it's going to come down to this 0.21 level. If I want to fit it, just get a little bit more clean here for now. But you can clearly see it's literally coming to the end, right, of this wedge, which means it's decision time. Yes, you do still expect this to break above, right? We're starting to see, if we're looking on the 4 hour, look what's happening. So if we just remove this, look here, right, this line here that I have, this 0.2270 level. So I mean, this is going to be in the way, but you can see here this, I'll put this in just purple, so you can see this has become an area of support, right? So 1 2 3 4 5, right? So 20 hours of support here. You can clearly see that it's holding this level, starting to get a green candle, and hopefully this does push up to the upside, right? So we'll see what it does. I personally don't trade these stocks, but I mean, if I was above $1, this is a setup that I would usually take. SMX, decision time on this soon. IMUX, this one as well. Look what's happening with this. I think I just talked about this one, right? Yeah, I just talked about this one. MOB, this one needed to go. It's still, the reason why it's rejecting this level here, right, is 215 is simply because it's VWAP. So this green line you can see here is VWAP. Obviously it just keeps rejecting here, so you need this to break above VWAP. So what does VWAP do? It just acts as an area of support resistance, right? You can see if it is below VWAP, it acts as an area of resistance. So if it is below, like it is, you expect it to reject, right? If it is above VWAP, right, simply you expect it to bounce off VWAP and push to the upside. That's all. So for more confirmation, what you can do is, right, not just a break above is enough, right? So this candle isn't enough. You then need to wait for a candle above VWAP, would be another area for you to enter the trade. That's a safer entry. Trying to enter now, it can reject and come down. So simply just wait for it to break above VWAP and see what it does on that. HUBC, yeah, I just posted HUBC charts. It's slowly falling. I mean, since when it broke out of this level here, I know this was kind of the 7 a.m. candle wicks, but the price action has been very weird since it tried to break out here. At the moment, it doesn't look too good. We can see since it tried to break out of this level, right, it just simply sold off and it tried to go again. and then just came down again. So at the moment, it's not really even a falling wedge, to be honest with you. I would just keep this downtrend as it is. You have your area support, which is this level here. It's pretty much at support right now, so 0.84585, which is, I put this orange. So why have I put this level? Simply because this has become an area support, right? So look here, it's pulled back. Here it's pulled back numerous amount of times. We should, every time it's come to this level, it's reverse, right? So it's pulled back here, reverse, pulled back here, reverse, reverse, right? Breaks below this, then it's coming down to 0.55. But you need this to obviously break above the trend line. Just because it's here, this isn't enough for you to be entering the trade. Yes, it is way up, right? 0.65 is a huge level that, oh, not 0.642, sorry. So this level here, right, is more confirmation. If you're trying to enter here, it's way riskier. That's all. Yeah, Pyrzo, I know it runs with whatever's happening with the war. I don't really know what's going on too much. I haven't looked into it, but last I saw, they're trying to sort it out. So that's why Pyrzo is coming down. Looks like it's reversing again. So whatever happens with the news, this is simply just going to follow. You can clearly see here the support line that I have, it's basically reversed exactly off it. It was previous resistance here, 225, it became support. Ironically, it came back to the support level as well, right? So still, although it does look like it's reversing, I personally would wait for confirmation to break above this trend line. But yeah, it's reversing right now, which is good to see. Yeah, so 285, break above that. Maybe you can look for entry. It's just riskier there. And then your next level is 345. So there's your level there. All right, so there's your levels there on this Pyrzo. I'll actually post this for you guys to see, because I know some of you guys are in this play. But like I said, this one, guys, is just simply based off what's happening with the news. So yeah, just keep an eye on, if you want to, just keep an eye on what's going on with that. So Pyrzo, just wait for break above trend line. So wait above trend line. Pyrzo, AMC, AMC is on the watch list that I posted. So if you go on my Twitter, you'll just scroll down there, you'll be able to find it. AMC is just simply just playing this trend line, right? So I have this line here because we've seen that it's pulled back to this. It didn't pull back here. However, if it does reject here, it will probably come down to this 950. So if it pulls back to 950, it might be possible entries here. So keep an eye on this. $10 is your big psychological level. Breaks that, you have 1055 as your next level. So looking on a larger time frame, I mean, even if we look at the daily here, right, it's been very, very bullish. Finally broken out of this kind of consolidation zone, you can call it. So this zone here, all right. So that consolidation zone finally broke out of it, and now it's pushing to the upside. Very bearish, bullish candle from yesterday. It looks very good. So yeah, it looks like a nice setup. What else is there? TTO, yeah, TTO. So this one here, look, you need 0.3, that's it. So the reason why is because it's been an area of resistance here and support. It's broken straight below this. Try to break above 3.31. Clearly there was just a wick, it rejected it. You need this to close above here. I would say at least on the 10-minute candle. Close above that, then you should be good. ICU, this is breaking out right now. I gave this to you guys pretty early on, before the news even happened. I didn't know there was going to be news, but I just kind of keep an eye on these trades. But yeah, it's pretty much breaking out right now as we speak. So there is news that came out on this play. So that's why it's running. I'll update it for you guys to see. So you can see it's trying to break out right now. So look what happened, right? I had this level here before. Why do I have this before? Because it was an area of resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, right? Became an area of support. Now you can see it pulled back exactly to this level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 hours of support. Strong area of support. Look what's happened. It's bounced off that and it's trying to break out, right? So just clearly all I do is simply use this support and resistance with chart patterns and a couple other indicators that I use. So there's your chart there on that play. Is mob running? And there goes mob. There goes mob. You just gotta trust it. You just gotta trust it. You just gotta trust it. Now falling wedge is a no-brainer, guys. I drill this into everyone on Discord about this setup. It is the best setup you can probably take in small caps. It works, I would say, at least 85% of the time. But this is very, very good. Simple setup, right? You guys see me post this every single day on the Discord and then also on Twitter as well. So you guys should probably know this one by now. It's very, very simple. CYBN. Looks like low volume at the moment. Not my kind of setup. I wouldn't be touching this, to be honest. What's going on with this play? What was the reason? The reason why I put this high is because there's no real... I don't really know what's going on with this play at the moment. So it's just kind of... Yes, obviously it is bullish, right? It's in an uptrend. You can see that because it's clearly just riding this uptrend here. However, just at the moment, there is not enough for me to try and look for a play on this. These are your levels on here. And 0.5. Yeah, this is a strange looking play. .86. There's your levels on this CYBN. I'll post this on Twitter so you can keep it. But here's your levels. You needed to break this for continuation. Right now, it's, I don't know, it's not my kind of play to enter now. I don't really know what's going on with it. A lot of you guys trade these sub $1. Damn. I think everyone does. Pre-market, CYBN. So this is a 4-hour chart, right? We can see it's obviously in an uptrend, right? So it's a bullish setup. You just need to wait for break above 0.715. What was the other play? RVLP. So this broke out of this 0.15, which I posted for you guys yesterday. Right, this was an ascending triangle, so you do expect to break above. It did exactly that. So whoever grabbed that, well done. Actually, someone did grab it yesterday. Think about it now. Someone messaged me. So yeah, this one broke out of the ascending triangle. Your next area of resistance is clearly just this high here, 0.19, and then 0.23 is your next level on that. And then your support would just be this level here. What is this? 0.12. So there's your levels on this RVLP. So it did exactly what I expected. If you guys did grab this, so well done. For those who did grab it. Let me have a look and see where I found this chart. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try and find this. Here we go. This is it. So you'll see now. If you go on my Twitter, you'll see for the RVLP chart, you'll see that the clear breakout that that I posted. So you can have a look at that right now. FNRG. This one's okay. I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's not doing too much at the moment. RVLP, just huge rejection off this point, or 715 level. No direction at the moment on this. So look what happened, right? There was a double top here, so there, right? You can see what's happening with this, right? Double top here. So clearly rejected that, came down to this area of support, and now it's trying to push up. For me, it's not a play. I wouldn't be entering this trade anytime soon. I would wait. I mean, risky entries above 715, and then obviously $8 is a safe entry. That's all. No problem, bro. TPST. This isn't a great chart, TPS2. Look at that. I'll just avoid this play for now, Tyrone, bro. MOB. What is IMUX? This one, so look, IMUX is still pushing up, right? We did get that red candle there, but it's still looking good. MOB, this one needs to go. I mean, after this bullish engulfing candle here, you expect this momentum to the upside. There isn't anything at the moment, so you have to wait on that one. Yeah, Tyrone, one tip is simply just look at a larger time frame and just look at the trend, right? So that trade that you told me to look at, like TPST, there might be, I mean, I haven't looked at the stock. Yeah, there is some volume coming in here, so we can see pre-market, but just looking at the overall trend, right, it's just very bearish. So look at this. So yeah, it's nothing really good. I mean, you can mark the high here, which is 0.34, right? So 0.345, I guess you could put an alert here on your phone or however for now. But yeah, it's just clearly in a downtrend. So until it breaks that and gets a green candle, starts to get reversal, then it'll be better. But trying to get in now is just risky, in my opinion. CISO. CISO. Nothing really going on. Just mark the high here and then look for entry on that if you want to try and get in. It's moving up right now. So watch this break of high here from yesterday's high, 0.175, whatever that is. 1750. It's trying to break this now as we speak, actually. So you could look for a risky entry if you get a 1 minute green candle close above this level, or 5 minute is a safer entry. I don't know why it's running or anything, but yeah, you could just need to wait for 0.175. So wait for 0.1750 break. Any more tickets you guys want me to post? Feel free and I'll go over them quickly. I'm going to be in Discord for 5 more minutes or so, and then I've got to head into the Discord. For those who just joined, if you could do me a favor and like the stream up, I would appreciate it. And then also subscribe if you haven't. I would appreciate it. Thank you guys. Yeah, this one's moving up right now, just so. What's happening with SMX? SMX is still kind of just consolidating at the moment. Nothing really going on at the moment. So this one is just trading in a range. Although we do have a bullish pennant, if we're just looking at here now, right? The price action is very clear and easy to see here, is that it's just doing this, right? So like I mentioned with this, a risky entry is a break above here. So whatever this level is, 365. Risky entries, safe entries are above 383 on that. Revan. Yeah, I saw Revan earlier. I know it's in the top gainers. Simply just mark the high of this. Just mark the high. There's no clear direction at the moment. No direction at the moment. Might be a bullish pennant, but I don't like this chart at all. I wouldn't be getting in it anytime soon. Only confirmation you get is if it breaks above this, that's all. This RVLP looks good. Let me just get this RVLP chart up so you guys can see it. And then what was the other one you want me to do, Khan? Let me have a look. Cavill, K-A-V-L. All right, so Cavill, same thing with Cavill, right? There's no reason for an entry on this. Area supports here, just very high wicks on this. Nothing at the moment on this. Safe trading tactics. What about false breakouts? What do you mean, for which play, or just in general? I mean, the larger the time frame is just more confirmation, right? So if you're using a 1 minute chart, there's more of a false breakout, right? Well, a false breakout is this. So if we're looking at $2 for a break above, right? These are no, this is, if we're looking at this chart, there's no entry here, right? Here's a false breakout, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. These are all wicks, right? This is not a breakout. A breakout is if you get a candle close above. So for example, here is a candle above, right? You basically want a candle above. If you're looking on the, obviously a 1 minute chart is more riskier than getting it in on a 5 minute because there's less confirmation. For me, I like to wait for the 5 minute for an entry on this. But IMUX looks great. So if we're looking at right now, it's got 3 confidences for me so far. It's found an area of support here, which is 175. That's confidence number 1. Confidence number 2 is falling wedge. Confidence number 3 is that we're starting to get buyers stepping in. And then confidence number 4 is probably just the 90 MA reclaim. So yeah, it's looking great. I expect this break above. So what does BNX need to do to break above? I mean, it's just, it's in a bullish chart pattern. So that is a falling wedge. So you expect it to break above. That is only one confluence, right? So you need to add other confluences with it, right? To make, to ensure that it does break above. So right now we can see that it is starting to break out of this, right? It's coming close to this bottom here that I mentioned. It looks like it is starting to find area support, which I mentioned earlier. This, it was like a purple line here, I think I put. So this became an area of support. Confidence number 1, confidence number 2 is falling wedge. Confidence number 3 could be a bullish engulfing candle, could be reclaiming a level, anything, right? So there's a lot of confidences. That's where you learn and start to teach, or to start to teach yourself how to trade properly, and get more confidences with your own strategy. What's your thoughts on PRXO? I'm still holding this and have been watching it climbing. PRXO. Is it PRZO or PRXO? I'm assuming PRZO. Yeah, so IMUX would be my top watch right now. The reason is because it's starting to break out, right? Well, not break out, but it's setting up for a breakout. So should break above. We'll see what it does though. What is this? IMUX. And then MOB, nothing really going on with this yet. I guess we could say that it is simply pushing up to the upside. So we can make that yellow just to show the other trend that's happening. OPRZO, yeah. This one, it just depends. Like I mentioned, I think you just joined, right? So this one just depends on what's happening with the news, with obviously the Israeli news. This is an Israeli stock. That's why it is down at 7%. I think they're trying to sort out what's going on there. So this is just going to be very volatile in terms of that. So I have this level here, 225. It's an area of support. Needs to break this trend line here for 285 to push to 345. But at the moment it's just bearish. You can see it's in the downtrend. It is trying to reverse, which is obviously a good sign, but this is just dependent on what happens today and the news and so on. So just be cautious of that, that's all. All right, I'm going to go with my watches quickly, and then I've got to head into the Discord. So obviously my first trade setup is IMUX. I expect this to break above. I'm going to wait till open. I'm not going to be jumping into anything this morning. So this is an A+ setup. I would usually trade this if it was intraday. So yeah, it looks like a good setup. $2 is your next level to break. MOB, simply just broken out this falling wedge, pushing to the upside, which is a good thing. 245 is your kind of resistance level that I have. SMX, there's your breakout on this. We've been pretty much waiting for this one. Like I mentioned, 260 or 363 was your entry here. If it broke above that consolidation zone I was mentioning, it's broken above that now. 383 are safer entries on this play. And that's pretty much it. I only have kind of these three on the watch. Piezo, I'll keep an eye on it, but at the moment it's just very volatile and dependent on what's happening with the news. So yeah, these three plays are the ones that I'm watching. If you guys do have any questions regarding any charts or anything, feel free to message me on Twitter. That's where I'm most active. If you have any questions about the Discord, I will send you the link so you can join if you would like. And then any questions about the Discord in general, feel free to message me. I'll get back to you throughout the day. Just want to say thanks again, guys, for those who follow me on Twitter. I really appreciate you guys supporting me a lot with my charts, and you guys are making money, which is great. But hopefully you guys are also learning and getting an understanding on how I trade and those kind of things. If you do want to learn more, obviously, how I trade, you can join the Discord. It's completely optional if you would like to. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. I won't be trading on Thursday, Friday. So yeah, I'm just going to be trading tomorrow. I think we do have FOMC or CPI data, whatever it is, tomorrow. So thanks for joining, guys. I will catch you, the members in the Discord. See you guys.